Hello, hello. Sir David the Bard. Yeah, I'm coming to you from the LDS General Library down here in Salt Lake City. I just flew in a few hours ago, and I discovered an interesting document that shows that the LDS Church never changes its doctrine. All the years I was in the Mormon Church, 50-some years, I was always taught that the doctrine never changes. The people change, the doctrine is true, and the doctrine is perfect. It's the full and everlasting gospel, and that God does not change. Man changes, but God does not change. The Book of Mormon does not change. Nothing changes. Well, let me tell you something. I'm pushing 70. I've seen more damn changes in the Mormon Church in the last 6 months than I've ever seen in the whole 50 years I was in there. Everything is changing. They're losing their ass. I said 3 years ago, go back and look at my videos, the internet will be the death of the Mormon Church. Now, the Mormon Church will never totally die, but the 15 million members that they claim is coming out more and more, that there's probably right around 4 million Mormons, and most of them are not active, and most of them do not have a temple recommend, so they're not paying tithing. Church is losing its ass. It made all the members a janitor. It sold some radio stations. It sold some Australian property that they owned, and they're trying to cash out here. They're going to lose their 501(c) because they hate gays, and they're not going to marry them or seal them. Anyway. I have a link down below. Bard don't lie. Read it for yourself. Make up your own mind. I know that the church is true. I know it never changes. I know Joseph Smith was a prophet. And I know Thomas B. Monson is a prophet. Not anyway. Look at the link. A man took time, and I took time to look through his list. And I bear my testimony, his list is true. I was in there more than a half a century. I know what I was taught. I know the doctrine of the Mormon Church that was taught to me. Not having, becoming a god and having your own planet and millions of children, the Mormon Church now that's bullshit. It wasn't when I was in there. And Joseph Smith staring into a top hat with a rock in the bottom of it to translate the Book of Mormon. They never told me that. Polygamy. Joseph had 30 wives. They never told me that. The temple ceremony and movie has changed dramatically. The 5 points of fellowship, they're gone. They're gone. So, I have seen my share. The blacks not having the priesthood because they were fence setters in the pre-existence. Now the Mormon Church says Brigham Young was a racist. That ain't true. So anyway, take a look at down below. Take a look and make up your own mind. Does God change? No. But the Mormon Church is changing daily. They're trying to make up for 170 years of cult lying to the public, and the internet has put 2 boots up their ass and sharp stick in the eye like a bear. The Mormons don't know where to go, what to do. They're running around like a chicken with its head cut off. And I remember my dad cut a chicken's head off, and it ran around. I was surprised. No head, no eyes, but it ran around. Maybe it was a Mormon. But it didn't have health in the navel, marrow, and the bones, strength, and the loins, and sinews, power, and the priesthood be upon that chicken and upon that chicken's eggs for all time and throughout all eternity. So anyway, the Bard's gone.